Kirk Douglas in 20 Unforgettable Movies. Kirk Douglas, 1916 to 2020. To remember one of Hollywood's great icons. What better way to have a look at his best films? This is my selection of the late Kirk Douglas's top movies. The Strange Love of Martha Ivius, 1946. This was Kirk Douglas's film debut in cinema. He was directed by Louis Milestone and acted alongside Barbara Stanwyck and Van Heflin. Champion, 1949. Directed by Mark Robson. The film earned Kirk Douglas his first Oscar nomination for Best Actor. Yet, he did not win the award. Young Man with a Horn, 1950. A biographical film based on the life and work of jazz cornetist Bix Beiderbecke. Ace in the Hole, 1951. Produced and directed by Billy Wilder, this movie was a real success. It won the International Prize at the 1951 Venice Film Festival. The production's alternative title is The Big Carnival. The Bad and the Beautiful, 1952. Alongside Lana Turner, a wonderful Kirk Douglas got his second Oscar nomination for this role. But no win. The Big Sky, 1952. A western centered on the journey of two explorers down the Missouri River. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, 1954. Based on Jules Verne's novel and produced by Walt Disney, this classic adventure won 2 Oscars. Gunfight at the OK Corral, 1956. Directed by John Sturges, we can see a real acting duel between Kirk Douglas and Burt Lancaster. Lust for Life, 1956. This role gave Kirk Douglas his third Oscar nomination for Best Actor, though he didn't win the prize. It was not until 1996 when, with an honorary Oscar, the Academy recognized the actor's work with a golden statuette. Paths of Glory, 1957. A true film classic, directed by Stanley Kubrick. Spartacus, 1960. Here we have possibly Kirk Douglas's most remembered film. Directed by Stanley Kubrick, it had a star cast. Laurence Olivier, Gene Simmons, John Gavin, and Tony Curtis, among others. The Last Sunset, 1961. This western starred Kirk Douglas and Rock Hudson. It was based on a novel by Howard Rigsby. 2 Weeks in Another Town, 1962. A tormented man is reunited with his ex-wife who, in his opinion, is responsible for all his problems. 7 Days in May, 1964. Directed by John Frankenheimer, we see Kirk Douglas alongside Burt Lancaster and an unforgettable Ava Gardner. The Heroes of Telemark, 1965. Based on the true story of a battle in Norway during World War II, Douglas shares the scenes with Richard Harris. Cast a Giant Shadow, 1966. An action war film portraying a Jewish-American military officer in World War II. Frank Sinatra also had a role. The Villain, 1979. In this Western comedy, Douglas worked with Anne Margaret and Arnold Schwarzenegger. The Final Countdown, 1980. With Martin Sheen and Catherine Ross, the actor brought a remarkable science fiction production. Viraz, Welcome to Viraz, 1991. This French film shows Kirk Douglas as Quentin, a hermit whose only link to the world is a young shepherd who has run away from home. It runs in the family, 2003. One of the last Kirk Douglas films brought together several of his family members in its cast. Michael Douglas, Cameron Douglas, and Diana Douglas.
Well, that's all, folks.
That's my line.
Step aside, babe. Let a star do this. That's all!
That's all, folks!